In a stark and unsettling video released by Ukraine's security service, a Russian soldier stands alone in a field, motionless as a drone hovers nearby. The soldier appears to notice the drone but makes no attempt to evade it. Moments later, the drone detonates, and the soldier collapses. The scene underscores the brutal realities of the ongoing conflict and raises questions about the conditions within the Russian military, including potential drug use or a resigned acceptance of fate among its troops. Nazar Voloshin, spokesman for the Kortitsia Operational and Strategic Grouping of Troops, reported that the enemy has conducted nearly 4,200 attacks in the Eastern Operational Zone. Despite the intensity of the assaults, the defense forces are effectively repelling the enemy. The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine reported the destruction of almost 1,000 occupiers, 17 tanks, 23 armored vehicles, approximately 55 guns and mortars, and over 50 units of automobile equipment in the eastern direction. June has seen a significant escalation in combat activities, with over 1,000 encounters reported in hotspots like Kharkiv, Kramatorsk, and Pokrovsky. This marks a substantial increase from the previous months, reflecting the heightened aggression from the enemy in various directions, including Pokrovsky, Kharkivsky, Kramatorsky, and Turetsky. Voloshin noted that 114 unsuccessful enemy attacks were recorded in the Torets direction last week, and over 31,000 occupiers were reportedly destroyed in the Eastern Operational Zone. Ukrainian FPV drone operators have been particularly effective, targeting Russian troops and vehicles, including Chinese-supplied Desert Cross buggies and Soviet-era Bahenka vans. These vehicles, often soft-skinned or open-topped, have become easy targets for drone strikes, highlighting the vulnerabilities and the low regard for troop safety within the Russian military. Amidst ongoing clashes, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has voiced concerns over Western reluctance to support Ukrainian efforts for a decisive military victory, fearing repercussions on Russian stability. This hesitation, according to Zelensky, has emboldened Russian President Vladimir Putin's strategy of incremental territorial gains and prolonged conflict, undermining prospects for a sustainable peace agreement favorable to Ukraine and its allies. Meanwhile, fierce fighting continues in the Donetsk region, particularly around Chasiv Yar, Klishchivka, and Kalinivka, as Russian forces attempt to expand their advance towards Kramatorsk and Sloviansk. Despite intense artillery and airstrikes, British intelligence has not recorded any confirmed advances by Russian troops in Chasiv Yar over the past 72 hours. Ukrainian forces have counterattacked in Klishchivka, achieving tactical success, while Russian troops have made some advances in Krasnohorivka, likely controlling most of the town. The main concentration of Russian troops remains in the Avdiivka-Pokrovsk direction, with small advances reported towards New York, north, and south. The ongoing conflict continues to exact a heavy toll on both sides, with no end in sight.